Education Monday on the Tribal Root Studio with Alina Zahil. Why Africans need to pay attention to reading. If you want to hide anything from the African, hide it in a book. I'm going to give us 3 important reasons why everyone should read. Changing mindsets in Africa, making a world better. Together, we can make a difference. We are fixing Africa. Education Monday. Education Monday. My name is Alina Zahil and I am seated inside the Tribal Root Studio, straight from Bushenyi, Uganda, East Africa. And this is the Education Monday coming to you once again. Supported by the bigger Tribal Roots community worldwide and also the different partners. We thank you for tuning in, and before I proceed, please subscribe to this channel and also remember to hit the notification button so you don't miss out on anything. We'll also have other more videos, detailed videos on Patreon. You can check us out from the Tribal Root Studio Patreon account, and if you would like to contact us, the details are in the comment section below. You can contact us anytime, any day. So today, in the Changing Mindsets approach, we are speaking about the importance of reading. Why Africans need to pay attention to reading. Why we should pick a book and read. I heard a famous saying that say that if you want to hide anything from the African, hide it in a book. They know that we don't read. They know that reading is an instrument to power. Anyone that doesn't read is inadequate in knowledge, in wisdom. Definitely, wisdom and knowledge are a result of reading. So, in changing the mindsets of our people, we would like to remind everyone that reading is really important for your growth, development, and living successfully in this world. And we would like you not to be left behind. We would like you to move along with the rest of the developed world by picking a book and reading something. So I'm going to give us 3 important reasons why everyone should read. And the first one is the reading gets you empowered. Reading is empowering. If you want to get empowered, you have to read. There are lots of people that know that they don't know. Lots of people who are aware that they don't know because they feel like they lack understanding. They can't define things. They cannot explain things. Everything they see makes no sense to them because they cannot attach importance to it because they have no information. A good friend of mine who is a very strong lady and a good writer, Martha, tells people every day that information is power. Information is power, yes, but you won't get information if you cannot pick a book and read. If you cannot click on a link to read. If you cannot open a website to read. A lot of people are lazy. They'll say that if this isn't a link, I won't be clicking it. And I've seen this with very many African young people. But we need to read. So I said the first point is reading is empowering for you to not make mistakes, to make the right decisions, to not be taken by emotion, and to make sure everything you do is well-informed decisions. You got to read. The second reason why we should read is because we want to live in truth. We don't want to be living lives of lies. We want to live in truth. And let me explain this. They've peddled a lot of lies against us. They've told so many lies to us. You would even be surprised if I told you that there is this thing they call the Father Christmas. When we were young, and they would tell you Father Christmas is bringing you gifts. And when you sleep, you wake up and then you go check under your pillow and there are gifts from Father Christmas. In your mind, you think like this is an imaginary figure that comes in the middle of the night and then blesses things under my pillow. Like, until you read is when you shall know that it's myth, it's just a made up story. There is nothing like Father Christmas coming to your house through the ventilators and placing something under it. You just know it's your parents who did that. They're the ones that gave you the gifts. So what I'm saying is we have lived our lives in lie in many ways, especially when I speak about things like this. I am really focusing on the African narrative that we all know. Everything that's been told to us has been demeaning us, has been making us small, has been trying to tell us we are inadequate people. There is overwhelming information that tells you that Africans were great people, overwhelming information that talks about our greatness, that talks about the inventions we made, that talks about the achievements we made, that talks about how great we are, and that talks about how the rest of the people took away from our civilization. If we don't have that information, it is very hard for us to believe in ourselves, to be confident, and to also believe once again that really the greatness we have, we can have again. So you need to read to make sure you're not living your life a lie. You need to read to make sure we can live in truth of exactly who we are, our strength, our weaknesses, and then know how to use that knowledge to shape. And then I will go to number 3. To shape what? To shape our future. So the number 3 reason why you need to read is because you need to define your path and to shape your future through reading. Define your path and shape your future. All the knowledge you have got from reading, all the information you now are equipped with, all the things you have known about you, all the things you can change, all the achievements you've made, all this knowledge now acts as an ecosystem that allows you right now to make the correct decision on what to do next, on what mistakes to avoid, on what more other things, what improvements you can make, and what additions you can make, and what subtractions you can make. So all this is leading us to being able to use the knowledge we have, the wisdom we've acquired, and shape our future in the way that is fit. I always get perturbed looking at the wars that happen, the conflict that happens all the time in Africa. Most of these wars are coming from a point of ignorance. And I'll say this again. People being ignorant of who they are. People really thinking they are different from the next person. People not being able to understand the dynamics of society. And people being able to not see beyond the very petty issues that make them fight has led to a lot of conflict and wars. And we would do things differently. We would be much better people if we were able to read a book. If you could read and understand most of the emotions that overwhelm you to the point of doing the wrong things, making the wrong decisions, you wouldn't you. For the children, for the young kids and everyone, please, if you know you have a chance, please pick a book and read it. For the parents, make sure you are encouraging your children to read. From the Tribal Roots Studio, Ishaka, Bushenyi, Uganda, if you are living around this very locality, if you live nearby, you can also come to the Tribal Roots Studio to read a book. We have different books from many scholars, from many great writers. If you need to come and read a book at the studio, you are welcome anytime, any day. Please remember that this is Tribal Roots Studio, and this is our Monday education episode that comes to you every Monday of the week. And we wish you blessings and peace. Please remember to subscribe. Thank you so much.